Yes, welcome back to Overreaction Monday. Why don't you have a seat over there? And the Vikings running back room is the deepest in the National Football League, and RB3 and RB4 blew up in the first preseason game against the Las Vegas Raiders. Kene and Nwangwu, as well as rookie Chandler. Woo! Looked good, man. So now we have to open up the Pandora's box. We have to ask the question, should the Vikings consider trading backup running back Alexander Mattison? Now, we love Alexander Mattison, third-round pick 2019, coming out of the Boise State University. Been phenomenal filling in for Dalvin Cook when he's missed time with injuries, has a handful of 100-yard games. I think that Deuce is an extremely solid RB2, very well-rounded, got some power, good pass blocker, a receiving ability, etc. But issue is, Mattison is out of contract after this season. He's going to be a free agent, and he should and could go somewhere where he can be an RB1 or at least be RB1A, RB1B in a committee. So also, if you're Madison's agent, you have to be considering working the phones, because Dalvin, if he stays healthy, he's going to be number one, obviously. But the talent of Kene and Nwangwu, as well as rookie Ty Chandler, it can't be denied. So it could potentially lessen Madison's role in the offense, which is going to take away some money off of his plate in free agency next offseason. So if Mattison wants to put up some big numbers, it would behoove him and his agent to at least test the waters a little bit. And the Vikings, they do have an embarrassment of riches at running back as of right now. But, of course, like we said, with Dalvin's health, they always have to be worried just a little bit. But is this coming? Is this day approaching? NFL stands for not for long, especially at the running back position. You got to get yours while you can, and respect. I love Alexander Mattison a lot. This is not an aspersion against him. This is more, hey, what can we do so it can be a win-win-win no matter what for all parties involved? And I do think that maybe a trade could be out there. Now, the Buffalo Bills, they got Zach Moss. They have James Cook. I fully understand that. But Bills' high-powered offense, Mattison would be that rock-solid RB1. Dolphins have been searching for a running back. The Saints, with Alvin Kamara coming up on suspension, would obviously use him. But would you want to trade him to the Saints? Screw him. Eagles have been constantly looking for some running back help. I mean, is Miles Sanders going to be that guy? Who really knows? Don't know. The Falcons, they have Cordero, except he's not a true running back, so they could explore that. The Niners are having a bit of a gong show at running back. No, I don't think they're going to use Debo as much at running back as they had before, even though he does have a contract incentive to do that. I don't know. But also looking at whoever is going to have an injury, because it will happen in the preseason or even at the start of the regular season. And if Madison's role is diminished in the current offense by Kene, by Ty Chandler, maybe they need to explore. Maybe they do need to explore, because like we mentioned, I love me some Alexander Mattison, and he has done extremely well for the Vikings through his first three seasons as Dalvin's backup. He has 1,387 career rushing yards, 6 touchdowns, has a handful of 100-yard games filling in for Dalvin. But I think the pride of Boise State, he does deserve his own squad. And the Vikings, like we mentioned, they do have the deepest running back room in the league. So there's a win-win here somewhere, where it could be a too many cooks in the kitchen, pun intended. So it's also funny that Mattison is nicknamed the sous chef because Dalvin is the chef, is what it is. But like we said, it's always dicey given Dalvin's injury history. But if you trust Kene, if you trust Ty Chandler to do everything that a running back needs to do, it's because it's not just running the ball. It's pass protection. It's doing all the dirty work as well. If you're comfortable doing that, I think Kwesi needs to explore at least checking things out. Like, hey, is a center going to be available? Is that team in need of a running back? Because maybe we can find something that's going to benefit both parties. Because would you trade Alexander Mattison right now for a starting caliber center in this league? Yes. In a second. And like we said, this is nothing against Alexander Mattison. This would actually benefit him, where if he gets to go to a team where he's basically the lead running back, that's going to help his free agent prospects with that team or other teams next offseason when he hits the market. So either way, I think that there's something that can be done where it's going to benefit all parties involved. But I don't know. We'll see, because always looking to improve this team at every single level. And if the Vikings do have an excess of talented running backs, it's a fantastic problem to have. Brian Koback, I think, can actually turn things around as well. Sort of had a meh first preseason game. But yeah, if it is indeed going to be Kene and Ty Chandler season behind Dalvin Cook, Mattison, I mean, his role could be reduced. So we could look into potentially trading him and also bringing in a center. My goodness, it's going to happen. Or, hell, trade Mattison for Heineke. Or trade Mattison to the Bills for Case Keenum. Don't care. Don't care. Make it happen, man. But your thoughts are thoughts. Should the Vikings consider trading Alexander Mattison? Overreaction Monday. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.